there everyone, we are doing some more Pokemon Legends ZA Nuzlocke, and in the last episode we got Jacinthe's Challengers tickets, so now we can face her. But first we still have to do her tournament. We also did some quests and stuff like that around the area. And in this episode we have some good business. We're going to start the tournament. I don't know how much of it we'll do. We'll see what happens as it goes on. But at the very least I'm going to start it. But the first thing I do want to do is evolve some of my Pokemon. I don't know if I'll actually end up using them in this video or not, but one thing I will do is this quest over here requires our Larvitar here to be a Pupitar, and we have to fight against a Honedge. So I'm going to evolve that right now, just to a Pupitar. It's not high enough, I believe, to become a Tyranitar just yet, even though I could have gotten it high enough, but, you know, I'm not too worried about that one. And then also we're going to evolve Spicy. I've decided what I want to evolve it into. I want it to be a Galarian Slowking, so I will do that as well here. So here's our newly named Gnarls evolved into a Pupitar. Also got Iron Defense. Now, like I said before, I don't plan to use Gnarls really at all outside of this one fight for the moment, you know, and then when I evolve it into Tyranitar and train it up, which won't be for a little bit probably, because I want to use what I currently have to fight off Jacinthe in this tournament stuff, so you probably won't see Gnarls for a little bit, but just know Gnarls is here. And also we have Spicy, which will evolve right now. So I believe we need the Galarica Wreath to evolve our Spicy, the Slowpoke here. I think that gets the Slowking, if I'm remembering right. It would be bad if it doesn't, but you know, we'll see. And there is Spicy, the Galarian Slowking. Now to continue with the start of this episode, let's go actually do this Honedge quest here and sharpen it up against our Pupitar. Pupitar actually needs to be the only thing I have in my party, so yeah, it looks like I have to put everything in the box, but now it's the only thing left, so we can battle a Seer here. I don't anticipate this will be that strong of a Honedge, right? Like, that would be a little bad if it's like a level 100 Honedge. I mean, I think Gnarls should be able to just beat it. We'll see. He's level 53. Okay, I flinched, really? Really? I flinched? Okay. Oh, I'm just going to get defeated. Am I meant to lose this fight? I'm not meant to lose this fight. Wow, okay, so I have to come up with that a lot more over-leveled. Well, that's an interesting start to the video there. I lost the Pupitar already, and I think it was mainly due to a flinch. I think if I don't flinch there, I think I do beat him. But instead I got flinched. Wow, what a start. This is the second time this has happened too. I get a new Pokemon, I name it for the episode, because this happened with the Gengar, and then the instant first fight I do with it, it loses. You know, the Gengar one was a little more complicated. This one, I'm just forced to go in with a single Pupitar, and I have to face a level 53 Honedge who instantly flinches me. Like, really? That's such a bad loss. I don't know if I count this as a loss or not. I mean, I did die, so I probably should count it as a loss. I don't know. I'll probably come back to do this quest later. But I guess the Pupitar is dead for the moment. I don't know. We'll put it dead, but with a question mark here. You know, just put it at the bottom there. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I have to think about that one. I was not expecting it to be that hard of a fight, though. To where, yeah, that's a funny start. Okay, I guess let's continue on and do this tournament. I don't know how to really come back from that. We are now at Hotel Rochesime with our Challengers ticket. Now, I don't know exactly how this format will work here. I don't know if this tournament is like I bring one team and then I just have to do all the matches, or if I get like time in between to prepare a team for each match. I really don't know what I am expected to do in this scenario. So I think I'm just going to go in with, unfortunately, Spicy here, I think. Just because it's the newest member again. And figure out if I am instantly going to fight someone or not. Because if I do, then I at least only lose one Pokemon and then I can prepare accordingly for that fight. I don't think the game would make me do that. I don't think it would just throw me into a complete blind fight without knowing what I am facing. But I am also leveled up for the level cap. But, we'll see what happens here. Ready to battle, huh? Okay. Gotta get back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? Yeah, go right ahead. What kind of expression will I make? This is fun that it lets you pick, but I just want to pick neutral just because I'm a very neutral person here. This also feels like the first time in Pokemon a decision has really mattered in the game, right? Like, there's not many times that happens. Unless, like, the picture is the same, but I don't think they would be the same and let you pick the expression. Here we are, back at Jacinthe's place, ready for the tournament, finally. I've been waiting. What do you mean you've been waiting? After you left, we figured the tournament was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in by this Oh, they got trapped by the Jacinthe zone as well. That's funny. Oh, was that the tournament bracket there, too? I actually didn't notice it right away. Okay, it looks like Ivor, Philippe, I see Tarragon, and I want to say that's Gwyn with her Chandelure. I see Corbeau, Tawny, and then me, Canary. Okay. And then Jacinthe obviously makes it all the way to the end because she's Jacinthe. For round 1, we have me and Canary facing off. Once you're ready, please speak to Lebane on the court. I do get time to prepare, which is great. Like I said, I didn't think they would instantly throw me into a match, but you can never be too safe. So we are facing Canary here. And I do need to prepare a team for that, so let me go do that quickly. Okay, so my first team is prepared to face Canary. And obviously we're starting off with Gigadrilla, our amazing Excadrill who has carried a lot of this later part of the game so far. We have Earthquake, Iron Head, Rock Slide, Swords Dance. My plan with it is just Swords Dance, Earthquake spam. Should be able to get through pretty much anything on this team, I imagine. Especially if she keeps most of the same Pokemon. We have the Mega Stone also. I might early Mega. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. We have Adewald, our previous MVP of our Canary fights from before. And I feel like this one might just be a Gigadrilla show match, but I'm not sure. We have Adewald in case we get a little too weak on it. It should be able to handle whatever she has also. Bullet Seed, Close Combat, Shadow Claw, Leech Seed, same moveset I believe as before. We have Aqua, our Carbink here, Shiny Carbink specifically, and this will be probably our lead. I have Stone Edge, Moonblast, Spikes, which is an interesting bring, I think, and then Light Screen. Most of our Pokemon should be special attackers, so I'm bringing Light Screen. Maybe I should also bring a Reflect too, because I have Light Screen on another Pokemon I should maybe put a Reflect on, so maybe I'll do that for my other pick. But we also have a Citrus Berry on Aqua. My other pick that I said was going to be setting up screens, I did make the change already. We have Barbara, our shiny Ampharos with the Citrus Berry as well. Just because I don't think it should need to Mega this game. We have Thunderbolt, Power Gem, Dancing Leap, and Reflect just to eat any physical attacks potentially. We have Raven, our Absol with the Mega Stone also, Shadow Sneak, Phantom Force, Night Slash, Swords Dance, same setup as always. I don't think it has anything too special to change about it. And then we have Boys, our Heracross with the Citrus Berry also. Like I said, this is more of just backup, but I feel like Citrus Berry on Heracross should be fine, shouldn't even Mega the thing. Both Gigadrilla and Adewald should just carry this fight, I imagine. We have Brick Break, Pin Missile, Shadow Claw, and Rock Blast though, just has some coverage. So yeah, let's go start this fight. Starting Carbink. And let's just get to it. Get to business, We already failed one fight today. Miserably failed that one, but yeah, let's go actually start getting through some of the story here and start winning these matches. Without further ado, let the battle begin. Oh, is she streaming still, Canary? She's here to show all the kinetics, how cool and strong I am. Apparently this time she's going to win, which I doubt. I think I just beat her again here. Heliolisk. Yeah, it seems like she's starting with the same thing, I think. Aqua should be just perfectly fine. Okay, Light Screen. Bulldoze, sure. Spikes. Just get a little setup. And we can Probably just sit here, set up a little bit of stuff. Sure. Spikes get the thing. Aqua is all good. Stunfisk. Probably just stay in again. I'll just set up another light screen. Stealth Rocks. Sure. Spikes. Okay. Pop the berry. We'll go get Adewald out. Adewald should be able to do just fine. Why does this thing still have Thundershock? That's so weird. Just close combat it. Come on, walk out of there, Adewald. You're all safe. Ampharos hopefully walks on spikes. We'll go get a Leech Seed just to set up. Ooh, big damage. I did not like that one. That was a little meaner than I would have enjoyed. There we go, get the one shot. Then I will just Mega instantly after this thing does. Here's once again the Mega Electros coming out. Maybe I send in Ampharos quickly, just get a Reflect up. I don't know. That might be the correct play here. Just because it might have physical moves. I don't know what I'll bring exactly though. Yeah, Liquidation. I will set up a Reflect, I think, just quickly. Oh, that's a big Zap Cannon. Okay. Thunderbolt, sure. Get the Mega timing correct there. Hopefully I avoid that Liquidation, because he did use one at the very moment there. There's Gigadrilla. Yep, you did miss. Just pop the thing. One shot. Good job, Gigadrilla. That's my Gigadrilla there. Let's go. Easy fight, no issue. I thrashed her whole team again. Whatever she's saying. She is angry. Yeah, she lost again. She's Canary, but doesn't matter to me. I have won and progressed further in this tournament. It looks like Jacinthe is excited. And obviously Jacinthe moves along. But it looks like we have Corbeau beating Tawny. Interesting. Gwyn beating Tarragon. Ivor beating... he was playing the Philippe. And then I beat Canary. So yeah, that's the end of round 1. For round 2, I am facing off against Ivor. So, once again, Tawny, what happened? Actually, remember to check important thing. Okay. She's not saying anything important. I'm very curious on how she lost to Corbeau, but I guess she did. But, as I did the first time, let's go switch in some new Pokemon for our fight against Ivor. So, for our second team here, we are bringing a pretty different squad. I am pretty scared of Ivor. Much more scared than I am of Canary, I would say. But we are bringing Stuart, our Vivian here, with Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Giga Drain, and Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder for some status effect, just because my team this time will revolve around a little more status control and just trying to whittle them down a bit more. So that's what I mean by, like, it's a little scary, it's a little safer, but hopefully it still works in the end, I would say. It has a Sister's Berry also. And also knowing these teams should be the same also should make this a little easier. But we do have Spooky Tree with a Citrus Berry. We have Hornleech, Phantom Force, Shadowclaw, and Will-O-Wisp. We have Choco the Swirlix, who cannot evolve because I'm not trading this thing, so... We have Draining Kiss, Energy Ball, Flamethrower, and Wish with the Citrus Berry as well. We have Splat Roller, one of our Megas for this fight, with the brand new Skull Pipe. And we have X-Scissor, Poison Jab, Iron Tail, and Mortal Spin for some more poison. You can see sort of like the idea with this team, I would say. Flopple, Waterfall, Dragon Rush, Bounce, and Iron Head. No Mega Stone for Flopple, just in Citrus Berry. Hopefully none of these Pokemon have electric moves. That is one thing I am a little scared of by having Flopple here. And the reason why it doesn't have Mega Stone Flopple is because it's a fighting trainer, so why would I Mega this thing ever? So it's better to just give it a Citrus Berry. Hopefully there's no electric moves. I really hope not. And then we have Adewald again, who also has the Mega Stone, which is probably going to be the more likely Mega, but, you know, we'll see how the match plays out. Bullet Seed, Close Combat, Shadowclaw, and Leech Seed for the heals. So, yeah, a little bit of a different style of team here. If I remember correctly, he's going to start with Heracross. I'm scared of a Rock Blast by this Heracross by sending my flying types first. But is that my best option here, I guess? I could send out Choco, I guess. I don't think Heracross should have good coverage to deal with a Fairy type easily. And Choco should live a hit anyway, so I'm not too scared of it. Yeah, I think Choco is my best start here. Without further ado, me and Ivor's battle shall begin. A quick word, please. You should know that Lebane here was the reason why I started my strict training regimen. Really, that's interesting. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that, on second thought, never mind all that. She focused on our match. I want to hear the end of the story. That's interesting. Let's go, Ivor. Me and you. I'm assuming I face Corbeau next, since I'm just going through all the rematches here. So yeah. I am scared of Corbeau, too. I think I'm just going to start with a Wish here. Just take a hit. There you go, Wish up. Rock Blast. Yeah, he did have Rock Blast. We're just going to eat the hits. I don't mind this. Ooh, okay. Lots of damage now. Go heal up again. Should just be able to flamethrower this thing and finish it off. Nice. Next up was Medicham, I think? Yes, it is Medicham next. I'm just going to get a Wish here. Just a nice clean Wish. Zen Headbutt. Get a quick Draining Kiss off. Little poke. Okay, sure. I'm going to switch out Spooky Tree. Spooky Tree should just be able to Shadow Claw this thing. Phantom Force. Ooh, the Ice Punch hit is not good for me. I do want to get a burn off on something, potentially, so I think I will here. Yeah, bulk up, sure. I'm just gonna go run. I'm scared of the punches here, though. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, let me go get a little heal. Go switch in Stewart quickly. Quick break, sure. Brutal Swing. Okay, it looks like he doesn't have anything for me. Let me go get, Splat Roller out. And then I'll try and poison this thing instantly. Hopefully the Mortal Spin gets off. And that will be the goal here. And then I can go into Leech Seed. And that is going to be the play. Rock Slide. It's going to hurt. I know it hurts. No retreat, sure. I'm dodging that close combat, hopefully, with Adewald. We have poison ticking on him. Nice. Ooh, okay. Can't lock on my move, though. There you go. Shadow Claw. Close combat again. Big damage, but we do get the defeat. No deaths again. Clean game. I am playing safe. I am doing what I need to for these fights. And that's just how I need to play here. I would say these fights are definitely scarier than the first fights of these. And I guess in Kanari, the second fight as well, because we had to face Kanari twice before. Your power is too great for my Justice to crush. Now that I'm stronger, I thought I could beat Lebane and this heal for my past trauma. Ooh, cost trauma him losing. That's interesting. Plus side, that means I have room to grow. High hopes for the future self. You see, I like Ivor. Ivor's cool. You get a lot more personality than Kanari's, to where she just gets super upset after she loses. That is the end of round 2, and obviously Corbeau won his fight. I figured as much. Just because, you know, we face Kanari, we face Ivor, like, it makes sense to face Corbeau. Once again, with the new fight, that means I have to bring on a new team, so let's go set that up right now. Our last team for Jacinthe tournament is here, and I do think it's a decent one. I am a little scared still, just because I remember it being a very, very close fight last time, but we do have a little bit of a different team going into this one, I think, and I do have a strategy to beat it. Believe. So we have Barbara here, once again. We have Thunderbolt, Power Gem, Flash Cannon, and Reflect, keeping, I think, a pretty similar moveset on Barbara, with a Citrus Berry here. If Gigadrilla, once again, Gigadrilla, our Mega, he should just win, hopefully, the endgame fight here against the Scolipede and just beat whatever other poison types might be had. Same moveset, hasn't changed. It's a really good moveset. We have Shuri, the Greninja. I don't think I brought Shuri to the last fight we had against Corbeau here. But we do have Water Shuriken, Night Slash, Bounce, and Ice Punch. This will be my lead, actually. I'm going to go a little more aggressive in terms of lead. We also have a Citrus Berry on it. We have Stewart, the Vivian, with Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Giga Drain, and Sleep Powder. Running a pretty similar build to last time. This is potentially going to be my answers for a Rose Raid or a Scolipede. We have Pete the Pidgeot with Air Slash, Hurricane, Quick Attack, and Reflect also. This is another answer for Rose Raid, and I plan to maybe send in Pete against the Rose Raid and then Reflect up going into the Scolipede just to make that one a little easier and a little more secure. With Citrus Berry also. And then we have Spicy, the Galarian Slowking. I was not expecting to put it on the team in this episode, but, you know, like, I don't really have a spot for anything else, I would say, and I think Spicy will work decently well here. So Psychic, Sludge Wave, Power Gem, Flamethrower, just good coverage, should do some good damage, and hopefully win us this fight too. So yeah, I'm going to go start Shuri, and let's go get to this fight here. Without further ado, it's the fight between me and Corbeau. Yes, you are indeed up against me. Quite the venue, I know, like it's definitely pretty fancy, but he's a little upset over the defeat. But, you know, I am not going to lose here, hopefully. Aw, that's so sweet of Philippe. Just remember you're training with me, boss. You'll be fine. Corbeau's not that happy with the response, though, but I like that from Philippe. But, yeah, they've got option to stronger, and let's go fight. Okay, there's the Arbok start. Let's go Shuri. I'm just going to try and instantly beat the Arbok. Just rush it down, Toxic, yeah. That's why I'm starting this also. Ooh, okay. I also started this to eat the Toxic, too. Okay, nice, got the defeat. I need to go to Ampharos. Oh, going Rose Raid, actually. Ooh, it's changing it up a little bit. Different strategy than before. I do not like that. Okay. I'm still going to get my Reflect up. I'm going to dodge the move. Oh, never mind. I don't dodge. Come on, Pete. Get the defeat. Sludge Bomb again. Okay. Now it should be the Gyarados. I am not losing things to this Gyarados. I'm just instant reflecting. I'm going to go play for the defeat. Nice. Get Giga Drill out. We have Scolipede now. It's getting Mega. Let's deal with this Mega here. I should still have my Reflect up, I hope. I reset it up against the Gyarados. So yeah. Maybe the Swords Dance. Mega dodged the Earthquake there. A little scary, actually. I was a little scared. But I should be able to dodge it. Nice. Get the hit. Ooh, he missed the Protect too. There you go. Got the defeat. Clean. Outside of that little scary bit, and then also him sending out Rose Raid. But, I mean, it makes sense he sent out Rose Raid because I had the Water type out, so why would he send out Gyarados, you know? But still, outside of that, it went to plan. Not too bad for these fights. But yeah, still not good enough. I even wrote Philippe to help me train. But yeah, no, I'm doing good here in these battles, and so did you, Corbeau. Now, the last one was a lot closer, but this time, like I said, I think I prepared a little better. But yeah, Jacinthe apparently watched all my fights from courtside, sure. And yeah, I get to fight her next, I assume. I found my way all the way to the top of the lead Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe. Oh, and I'm her personal favorite too. Wow, she really likes me. And I get to face her, the gracious host. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I think this is about time to end the episode here. I don't actually know how long the episode is because this episode did have a lot of like team cuts and stuff like that, but I did get a lot of story progress done. I did all the previous matches. We have that one weird moment at the start. We got the evolution, so I do think I did a good amount of stuff in this episode. I just don't know how long it is, so if it is a little short one, I'm sorry. I didn't intend it to be, but my recording also took a little longer, having to prepare all these teams, having to get ready, and also, that first bit also took a little longer than I would have liked it to, maybe, just because I was not expecting the Pupitar to die, and I still have to figure out what I want to do with that, whether it actually counts as a death or not. I think it does. I just want to complete the quest, though, so I might train it up more and complete the quest. I am a little annoyed with the Pupitar loss there. I would have much rather have a Tyranitar. I don't know what I would exactly use it for in this one, but still pretty decent overall outside of that start. Surprisingly, I lose a Pokemon to none of the tournament people, unless Jacinthe takes one, but we'll see in the next episode if she does. But yeah, I do need to do a little more training, I think. I think her level cap's a little higher. I went a little lower because I know I have to do the tournament stuff beforehand. So I might do a little more training just to prepare for her just a tiny bit more. Let me actually also kind of Mabel's research too. I'm a couple levels down. I don't know if I mentioned it also, but I did also complete areas 13 and 12, I believe, for the collection stuff. Like 13 right here and 12. So I did complete those. I think that's a new thing also I did during my training. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. This is just partly a little update, but also, got a good amount of the tournament done in the next one. Like I said, we'll do Jacinthe's promotion match, and beat her as the final boss of this tournament, I assume, unless there's something else that happens I don't anticipate it, but I'll prepare for Jacinthe and hopefully beat her. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye.